Is there a scientific explanation for the universe and everything that is going on around us? Modern scientists and scholars believe they have found an answer for this age-old question at the European Organization for Nuclear Research, or CERN, using their Large Hadron Collider, the world's largest and highest energy particle collider. The discovery of the Higgs boson in 2012 at the LHC inside CERN showed the world a new way in understanding the universe. Frequently referred to as the God particle, a name adopted by Nobel Prize-winning physicist Leon Lederman, the Higgs boson is a particle believed to bestow mass on all other particles. It is the fundamental force-carrying particle of the Higgs field, which is responsible for granting other particles their mass. This field was first proposed in the mid-60s by Peter Higgs, for whom the particle is named. The discovery of the God particle completed what is known as the standard model of particle physics. So who exactly is CERN? What do they do? And what is their relevance on the global stage? The European Organization for Nuclear Research operates the largest particle physics laboratory in the world. Established in 1954, the organization is based in Geneva on the Franco-Swiss border and has 23 member states. The acronym CERN is also used to refer to their laboratory, which in 2019 had 2,660 scientific, technical, and administrative staff members, and hosted about 12,400 users from its institutions in more than 70 countries. CERN's main function is to provide the particle accelerators and other infrastructure needed for high-energy physics research. As a result, numerous experiments have been constructed at CERN through international collaborations. CERN is the site for the Large Hadron Collider, LHC. CERN also happens to be the birthplace of the World Wide Web. So let's delve deeper into the LHC, the world's largest particle accelerator. It first started up on September 10th, 2008, and remains the largest addition to CERN's accelerator complex. The LHC consists of a 27-kilometer ring of superconducting magnets with a number of accelerating structures to boost the energy of the particles along the way. Inside the accelerator, two high-energy particle beams travel at close to the speed of light before they are made to collide. The beams travel in opposite directions in separate beam pipes, two tubes kept at ultra-high vacuum. They are guided around the accelerator ring by a strong magnetic field maintained by superconducting electromagnets. In layman's terms, this accelerator propels charged particles such as protons or electrons at high speeds close to the speed of light. They are then smashed either onto a target or against other particles circulating in the opposite direction. By studying these collisions, physicists are able to probe the world of the infinitely small. When the particles are sufficiently energetic, a phenomenon that defies the imagination happens. The energy of the collision is transformed into matter in the form of new particles, the most massive of which existed in the early universe. This phenomenon is described by Einstein's famous equation E equals mc squared, according to which matter is a concentrated form of energy, and the two are interchangeable. By measuring these properties, scientists increase our understanding of matter and the origins of the universe. Of course, there are some skeptics that believe that CERN's research is not 100% to the benefit of humanity. There are several conspiracy theories of what actually goes on at their laboratory and at the LHC. Conspiracy theorists and even some mainstream observers have concerns that the scientists may not fully understand the ramifications of what they are doing. One popular theory is that they are creating a quote-unquote portal to hell, They believe the unintended, or maybe even the intended effect of colliding subatomic particles at the speed of light is to literally open up the gates of hell. But why would they do such a thing? For one, scientists at CERN have openly admitted that they're attempting to create antimatter, which are subatomic particles that have the reverse electrical charge of normal subatomic particles. Advocates of the Big Bang Theory believe that antimatter was created along with everything else during the formation of the universe. But unlike matter, antimatter is very rare. In December of 2016, scientists at CERN managed to use a laser to create atoms of antimatter out of hydrogen, which they were able to maintain in existence long enough to study it very briefly. Another theory is that events and research at the LHC directly correlates to the Mandela effect, which is a phenomenon where many people remember an event from the past occurring differently than it actually occurred in reality. There are some who believe that CERN particle experiments are causing shifts in reality that push the entire world into an alternate dimension. These particle collisions that are happening at LHC could relate to the simulation theory where the merging of timelines occurs. This would create instances of so-called deja vu, where we have faint memories of something occurring before, but it had not actually occurred in our reality. I have a whole separate video on the Mandela effect and its origins. I have provided a link to that video in the description below. But we may never know when the next Big Bang happens at the LHC. For better or worse, major and important scientific experiments are happening around the clock 24/7 at CERN, and they will continue happening far into the future. The laboratory has only been open less than 20 years. Who knows what they will discover in the next 200? But what do you think? Do you think the research and experiments that happen at CERN and the LHC are all in pure scientific nature? Are all above board and for the better of humanity? Or is there something more secretive, esoteric, and dark about what happens at the LHC? Is their whole operation about trying to open the gates of hell? Or trying to merge and deteriorate our current timeline? Let me know in the comments down below. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys found some informative value. If you want to support me on this journey I am taking, please hit that like button and subscribe. I plan on making more videos like this 3 to 4 times a week. Some of it will be like this, spiritual information, and also I make videos on newsworthy stuff that's not really covered by the mainstream media. I have also opened a Teespring site where I sell some of my spiritual posters and t-shirts, some enlightenment posters, merchandise. The URL for that website is teespring.com/store/sensei-productions-merch. I will be providing a link in the description and posting it on the video as well. Thank you for watching. You are appreciated. I hope you have a great rest of your day and an amazing year. Namaste.